If you are someone who finds it difficult to recite one juz, half of a juz, even a quarter of a juz, and you want to reach a level where you can recite 15 juz in one day, then let me tell you a step-by-step process that can take you to a level where inshallah you will be able to recite 15 juz in a single day, just like I did on 5th July 2025. Now you might be thinking I am a super strong Hafiz, but believe me guys, I'm not. I'm just like you, maybe even less. And those who have been following this channel from the beginning knows how weak my hifz used to be. I was the kind of Hafiz who didn't revise Quran for 8 years. Yes, 8 years I had been disconnected with the Quran. And it was only last year when I started to rememorize Quran from zero. If you are someone who can recite without looking at the Musaf and knows some portions from the Quran, then you are already ahead of where I started. And now to upgrade your level, you're gonna need a plan. Because guys, this is not something that can be achieved without a plan. Because we are not normally capable of doing this large amount of recitation in a single day. The reality is we have reached a stage where this seems to us an impossible task. You know why? Because of the social media, our attention span have become so short that we can't able to fix on a particular thing for more than a few minutes. So how can we expect to memorize few pages of the Quran, let alone reciting 15 juz in a day? This is the course of action that you need to do in order to achieve this big goal. First of all, you need a dopamine detox. Basically, our brain have been so much disturbed because of the activities, because of the social media. Our players seeking things have changed a lot. The things that give us pleasure are so easily accessible. Our brain is addicted to instant gratification. That's why we have reached a stage where we can continue an activity for longer period of time. The delayed gratification, actually. The amount of dopamine that our brain should be releasing upon the completion of 5 juz, 10 juz, 15 juz, that is releasing by the activities that we can do easily. Watching prank videos, funny videos, getting likes on our post and all that stuff. That's why you need a dopamine detox. One of the reasons that you clicked on this video is that this is in your brain that this task is impossible for you. You can't able to recite 15 juz in one day. And that gave me an idea that you need a dopamine detox. And if you are really serious about this journey, then you need to take some action on your own. I want you to go on the internet and search dopamine detox. There you will able to see some of the steps that you need to take. Don't worry, you need to take those steps for just short period of time in order to rewire your brain so that you will able to focus and get some clarity and self-control. This is a big goal and it needs some sacrifices. Number 2, consistency and progressive overload. You need to be consistent, guys. After gaining mental clarity and focus, you need to use that in order to achieve your goal. And here I have a technique that I have applied, which is commonly used in health and fitness. Just like we build our body in gyms, we need to build our ability to concentrate on reciting Quran for a longer period of time. Because the amount of juz that you are doing right now will no longer be a challenge for you after some time. And here you need to do a progressive overload in order to keep yourself under a state of consistent challenge. Keep on increasing the portion time to time that you are doing. You know, consistency is something that provides foundation for progressive overload to be effective. Without consistency, you cannot progressively increase the amount of juz in a day. In short, whenever we memorize something new, it is at deeper level. It is a stronger memorization, but it dissolves at a faster rate. That's why we need a consistent schedule. And to build up to a level of 15 juz a day, we need a progressive overload. And last but not the least, give more time, more effort, and more importance to the revision of previously memorized portions. And if you don't do this, you will always have some weak portions, some weak pages, no matter how much you try. And I have never realized this up until now as I have experienced it. I have always followed plans made by people. From the time of my hifd up until now, the plans that I have been following are the plan that I haven't created by people, and people are following them. That's why I have been following without knowing the results, the progress rate of that plan. After when I started creating plans for myself, like Mission Flawless Flow, Taraweeh drill, mission rememorization, and all that, I began to observe loopholes, mistakes in my plan. You guys also pointed out those mistakes, and I rectified them. And now I have reached a stage where I understood that revision of previous memorized portion is so important if you want to stay a lifelong Hafiz. If you want to just achieve a title of being a Hafiz, then you can focus on new memorization. But if you want to stay Hafiz, keep Quran in your heart, then you have to focus on the revision of previous memorized portion more than the importance that you are giving to new memorization. So guys, if you are someone starting from zero, doing new pages every single day, then I want you to keep on expanding the revision of previous memorized portion as you are moving forward in new memorization. And at least you must have 5 juz in a day, and by the time you reach 15th juz, you will able to recite 15 juz in a single day by just a small effort if you continuously revising 5 juz a day. That was it, guys. Does this help you? What do you think of this? If there is something that you want to know, let me know and I can make a video on that. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video, which is about my experience while I was doing 15 juz in a day.